This is an emergency broadcast transmission. This is not a tester. Do not disengage this message.
Some of you may be asking yourselves, why should we be bothered with developing citizenship responsibilities? Well, there are many reasons. One of the primary reasons is that great principles do not live from generation to generation without being nurtured, without being kept vigorously alive. Unless we understand and work effectively for the principles upon which our American way of life is founded, the structure will crumble and our heritage of freedom will perish. Another primary reason for the development of citizenship responsibility is that we are living in an era marked by the growth of socialism. To a substantial degree, in one form or another, socialism has spread the shadow of human regimentation over most of the nations of the earth, and the shadow is encroaching upon our own liberty.
What up? My name is Jorge, one of the many representatives for Latinos for Trump. I finally decided to make a video because there's just so much going on. 140 characters is not enough to say what I gotta say. So this will be the first part of Latino Patriots blog video. I represent Latinos for Trump. There are thousands of us. Got news for you guys. We're real. So all these people that say, you know, I'm a bot, I'm paid for, it's all lies, okay? I work a full-time career, 2 jobs, got a very busy life, so every single minute that I have available, I'm here fighting for Trump in America online. So anyway, let me just get started. We're real. So all you liberals and haters, if you got a problem, stop lying. We're real, and we're taking it on. We're going to make a difference, so you better beware, because we're out to crush your narrative. So anyway, why, as a Mexican-American, do I support Trump? So I watched his video, his announcement video, and I heard his statements about crime and all this stuff, and how he labeled all Mexicans. Let's get this thing right, okay? He didn't label all Mexicans. He said they come from other countries. Clearly said it. Said some are good, and they come from other countries, and it's a real problem. So I'm a kind of guy who votes on statistics and data, not rhetoric. And that's all the Democrats have is rhetoric, rhetoric, rhetoric. We're for Latinos, we're for Hispanics, we're for minorities. But when you look at the data, the last 8 years, poverty has just increased for Hispanics, for blacks, and the middle class has declined overall. So I don't buy it, and nobody else should either. They're just lying to everybody, and the whole mainstream media and the left has conditioned everybody to be what we are today. We're just so soft. We can't talk about wanting to secure our borders. We can't talk about wanting to reform immigration, and that's just wrong, because we admit over 1 million people a year legally, and there's absolutely no reason logically why we cannot change the immigration system to have people come here legally. Trump clearly says it. I still want people to come in, but they have to do it the right way. You know, we're losing over $113 billion a year. That's $1 trillion over the next 10 years, and nobody thinks about the last 10, 20 years and what that has cost, and why people like me and everybody else is paying close to 50 cents on the dollar in taxes. It's because we're bleeding out, guys. We cannot sustain the fiscal impact of illegal immigration. It's time to do things right. And for some reason, the Democrats think we have to keep the system broken and allow people to come in here illegally. It's time to do things right. There's nothing racist. There's nothing bigoted about that. We need a real leader like Donald Trump, who has done a lot for minorities. He hires thousands and thousands of minorities, blacks, women, you name it. He actually employs them, while the Democrats just talk about it. And economically, they've declined our society, minorities in general, everybody. So these people like George Lopez, who actually exploit Mexicans and Hispanics and made millions of dollars off our culture. People like Jorge Ramos just run his mouth. They don't talk about all the violence in Mexico. Over 180,000 people killed to drunk violence. Who's fighting for all Mexican culture in Mexico? Nobody. Jorge Ramos doesn't give a damn about Mexico. He doesn't give a damn about minorities, because he ignores all the statistics that we're doing worse off. All they do is sit there and push the Democrat agenda, like George Lopez. They're just so full of crap, and I'm tired of it. So one of the main reasons I'm supporting Trump is illegal immigration, because he's 100% correct. We are being inundated with criminals. One statistic that I saw, over 60% of the LA gangs alone are illegal immigrants. So why do we allow these people to stay here and kill our family? I know the majority of Mexicans are good, and or the majority of illegals are good, and they want to come here and do well. But it is these crime-ridden people that are coming over here and ruining it for everybody else. It's just time to reform the system. Trump is the only one who's not controlled, and he can do it. So think about that. All right? There is not 1 ounce of evidence that Trump is racist in his career. And these emails that have been leaked by the Democrats have proven that they are the true racists. And if you look at the history of the Democratic Party, they are clearly the racists, as they were the ones who fought for slavery, and the Republicans fought for the freedom of slaves. So anyway, this is just the first video. There'll be more. We'll touch on racism again. We'll touch on women. We'll touch on Muslim immigration. There's a lot. So stay tuned. Go to officiallatinosfortrump.com. We need volunteers in the state of California and all over the country to destroy this liberal narrative. We're going to do it. We're going to make America great again. And let's just keep up the fight, America. Love you guys. Keep up the fight. Have a great day.